Our first speaker, Julie Esguerra, River of Life. River of Life, Julie Esguerra.
I used to live in a small house by the river. At low tide, we had fish on the table. At high tide, we had water under the table. When it overflowed, our house disappeared. Madam Chairman, fellow Toastmasters and guests, yes, we were poor. That river was my life. And the Chicago River is such a welcome sight because I believe that people are like rivers, just like all of us here. Wild, winding, or wide, I dare not point. We are each uniquely different. Our beginnings are surely not the same. My parents were my river source. A war hero, father wanted an infantry. He got 5 daughters, so he fought insanity. An outstanding teacher, mother wanted a library. She got 15 grandchildren, and so she settled for a nursery. They both taught us that poverty is an illness and that hard work is the only cure. That was the beginning of the river named Julie. Then rivers begin to have lives of their own, and we each take a different course. When I found my Romeo, the romantic ripples began. He swept me off my feet with a diamond ring, then a car, and the best one of all, a credit card. The day we married, he looked cool. Later, he was cooler. Finally, he turned cold. Then the ripples became rambling rapids. He would come home after several days, dump his dirty clothes, pick up a new set, and go off again. I must have looked like a washing machine. Showbiz stole him from me. He became famous as the man with 1,000 voices and 1,000 wives. And right at the edge of the waterfall, he sold our house, took all the money, and left me. When I was pregnant with our second child, I went back to our home by the river. I felt it was the end of the River Julie. But rivers have their own inner strength. After the waterfall, they just rush on and tumble until I reached this land of opportunity, America. First, there was confusion. Someone greeted, "How are you doing?" I didn't know what to say. I just said, "I'm not doing anything." Then another, "How do you do?" "How do you do what?" Then I made friends with many wonderful rivers and grabbed every opportunity to earn, to save for my children's future. I collected a room full of coupons. I love that 4-letter word, sale. I had peanut butter sandwich every day, and my goal became peanuts. In just 2 years, I went back to the Philippines, built a house, and my children and I were finally home. Then the River Julie turned calm. That's when rivers run deepest, you know. That's when we all seek an outlet. My son helped me to find mine. "Mama, this is my new friend Billy. He can't even say ball." I knew he was deaf. My deep undercurrents led me to teach him. First, I showed him how to read my lips. Then, with a tissue paper, I showed him how to see the sound bo. Then he went towards a tissue paper and blurted, "Boom!" I was glad I had a tissue paper. Then he pleaded. I did not move. Then like a miracle, he struggled. "Boy! Ball!" I gave him all the balls I could find. More students came, and soon I had to train other teachers. The first trainee sighed, "Ma'am, he can't get the word mother." Say, "Mother." "Ma'am, that's hard. Open your mouth wider." "But ma'am, yours is naturally big." "No, it's just my lipstick." "But ma'am, it's so exhausting." "With this, it will be easy." My river delta had grown wide, and I felt I reached the ocean the night of our grand recital. Such a wonderful feeling of oneness. Deaf rivers needing help, teacher rivers giving it, parent rivers loving it. That's what happens when people, deaf or hearing, young or old, rich or poor, come together as brothers and sisters. Ascala said to Tarzan, "We don't have to look the same to be family." Like rivers, we may seem different. We may have different beginnings. We may each have taken a different course. But when we seek an outlet and reach the ocean and become one, like today, we truly make life worth living. Madam Toastmaster.
One minute of silence for the judges.